Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I want to thank you for stopping in and watching today. Today we're going to upgrade the U-Force and any other CFMOTO you have that has this problem. We're going to upgrade the 40 amp fuse. Now I see a lot of you guys in the groups using 50 amp breakers and upping the fuse to 50 amps. Don't do that. What you're going to do is overload the wire harness, and it's actually could cause your machine to burn down because the harness will melt. Now, I've already seen some dealers replacing these. They've sent me pictures. Because of customers doing that, it costs them a lot of money, and I'll share a picture of that here in a moment if I can find it. But it'll cost you a lot more money than just getting a fuse kit. Now, there's other options. You don't have to buy it from us if you don't want to. I'd prefer that you did. It'd support us. But you don't have to. There's other options out there. But we picked an option that is beefy, it's going to handle the load, it's going to handle the heat, and you're not going to have an issue. So without further ado, let's dive in here and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about with this fuse. See this melted fuse here? The reason why it's melted is not because 40 amps is not enough, but it's because of a loose connection inside here. You see how easy that slides in and out? It's because of a loose connection. There's actually two of these. There's another one down under here. So these are gonna come in a pack of two, so you have enough. Now, you can do these on your Z-Force, your U-Force, your C-Force. They all have this style for the 40 amp fuse. And the loose connection actually causes a higher amperage draw, and the fuse takes a lot of heat. It's not that 40 amp is not enough, it's just that the heat coming from the loose connection is what causes it. When you use one of them 40 amp or 50 amp breakers, we've actually tested it. It will not trip until about 110 to 115 amps. That is enough to burn down your machine and your harness. So we're using a beefy fuse here, and all you're gonna wanna do, this is hard with the camera, but you're just gonna wanna snip your wires like so, okay? And now I'm gonna pull this off of there because we don't need it. Come in here, if the camera can see it. You're gonna strip your wire back, just like so. Both wires, okay? A little bit more on that one, all right. Once you do that, you're gonna twist them. Twist your wire. Then you're gonna get your marine grade, high grade, this is what we're gonna include in the kit, butt connector here. Twist it on there. We're gonna crimp this down so it's nice and tight, okay? We're gonna do this to the next one. All right. When you're crimping your wire, you see this line right there? That's where this is split. When you're crimping, you want it to go in your crimper with the point going to the back side. I've seen a lot of people who do it in reverse, and that actually gives you a bad connection and will not connect very well. I need more wire off of this. There we go. Put that on there. Screw that down on, just like so. And we're gonna crimp that nice and tight. Crimp it tight, guys. Okay. Next, we're gonna take our torch and we're just gonna throw some heat in these to shrink them. I burnt that one. It'll be all right though. A heat gun actually works the best for that. But anyway, we're gonna take our fuse block. We're gonna put these wires on just like so. Okay, just like that. Then we're gonna take our fuse, put it on. Keep those straight if you can. Then you're gonna take your washer, then your nut. Put that on. Again, your washer and your nut. Just like so. You want to keep this straight. Okay. Are you going to take an 8mm wrench and you're going to tighten it. And you want this to be tight. Don't over tighten it to where you break it, but tight. Because you want a good connection here. Nice, clean, good connection. All right. Now that that's done, you just take your cover. Now, I'm not going to do it on this one because this is my turbo, this is my race buggy, and it's not really going to see water. But you can cover this in dielectric grease, okay? That'll protect this from water. And you put your cover on, and then you got that. Now, you can come down and zip tie it back down in on the frame here, and it'll be just fine. Now guys, the reason why you want to stick with 40 amps is because 40 amps at 12 volt is 500 watts. One thing you may or may not know, these machines have a stator that puts out 500 watts, okay? So the system is designed for 500 watts. If you put a 50 amp on, it jumps that 500 up to 600 watts. Now it might not sound a lot, but the wires here are not rated for 600 watts. They are barely rated for the 40 amp current at 500 watts that you're gonna put through this machine. So when you put loads on your machine, like light bars, stereos, all that stuff, it goes through that depending upon where you have it hooked up in your machine. We hook straight to the battery so the battery can take the current, but you're pulling that current from the battery, so the stator has to kick it up a notch. That's what the voltage regulator does. It regulates the power coming out of the stator to charge your battery. So your stator and your voltage regulator can overwork and cause a lot of heat to go through that 40 amp fuse. And with that, with it having loose terminals, loose connectors, that's what causes the melted fuse, essentially. So you can get this at www.rngperformance.net. I'll have a link down in the video description. I want to thank you guys for watching. Peace out. God bless. We'll see you in the next one. Wait a minute. I want you to stay tuned. Come here. Oh no. That's long travel going on an XL. Bye.